Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I am currently in Velen, where I've grabbed all but one of the upgrade diagrams that I currently have quests for. So we're going to go get that one remaining upgrade diagram, and then we're going to see what we want to do next. Because our current main quest is called Final Preparations, which I have a strong suspicion is going to kick off the final parts of the game. So we're just trying to do everything before that. So let's go. Of course, we're going to choose the right quest here. We're going to fast travel to Kimbolt Way.
Might want to look around some.
And there's is it a guarded treasure or a hidden treasure right here? It's a hidden treasure, which I obviously discovered, but oh yeah, because of the fiend, I couldn't actually... I wasn't strong enough to take on the fiend at the time I came here. Lesser Blue Mutagen, Fiend Dung, Monster Ear, Fiend's Eye. Locked key required. Alright. So somewhere around here... Oh yeah, because there's a chest in there. So somehow, somewhere around here, we'll have to find a dead body, bandit's key and bandit's notes. What's that, dear Papa? You're kicking us off the family plot? Your younger sons are good-for-nothings who deserve a mess of porridge at most. You're gonna give Jofler everything, and we're gonna go make our own sorry way in the world. Well, we want Papa, we went. Or, we went, Papa, we went. And now we've our own plot. Sure, might be a hill barely sticking out of the bog, a few trees and some rushes. No crops we'll take here, but we don't mind. There was no room for us in the fields, so now, well, guess we'll just never touch rake nor hoe ever again. What's that, you ask, Papa? How we plan to live? I'll tell you. We've never met with such good from our fellow man, so we've decided to repay the favor. Either they'll give us what we want, or they'll end up like you, Papa, and you, dear Jofler, with a knife between their ribs. That is such a weirdly worded note. Vela's runestone, glyph of Igni, Optima, Mater, hardened leather, Sheadal's armor, tracker's boots, silver ingot, silk, deerhide, coal, powdered pearl, iron ore, pig hide. And this bag is glowing red. Pork, silver ingot, silk, florins, guardsman's boots, Nilfgaardian guardsman armor. Alright. The ragdoll physics crammed the fiend into that little hidey hole. It's kind of funny. Alright, so back to the Kimbolt Way signpost. And what I am going to do is, now that I've got all of those upgrade diagrams, is I'm going to head to Crow's Perch and Novigrad and get all of them crafted.
Folk don't object to your white mug. Got their asses quick like
Well, except of course for the Ursine gear, which I'm currently wearing. Of course, first things first is I gotta head to the stash to get all the armor and weapons.
What's that you're muttering? Give me the toy. Tails, we clean the shit out of the stable. Folk don't object to your white mug.
Alright, and as we all know, the stash is ridiculously slow to load, so I'm going to grab all my Witcher gear and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so I've got all of my Witcher stuff out from the stash. And of course it's made me over-encumbered because of all the loot I've picked up doing all of the stuff. So I'm just going to speed up the travel to Yoana. Alright.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Take care now.
I realized I wanted to do one thing first, because I've already done the upgrade to the feline to Mastercrafted. So I figured this is probably a good opportunity to just kind of see what it looks like. So yeah, it looks very much so in line. You've got a bit of a folded over collar. You got more reinforcements. You got some hip flaps kind of thing. It just all looks very reinforced and nice and elegant. Which actually probably would have helped with the overburdened, because I could have just thrown that back in the stash.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Of course, as always, I'm not going to make you sit around as I craft the armor, so I will see you on the other side. Alright, I have crafted the Mastercrafted Wolven gear and Griffin gear, not the Ursine gear, because I'm currently using that.
Take care now.
So let's just take a quick look-see here. So let's start with the Wolven gear, why not? So that's what Mastercrafted Wolven gear looks like. Pretty good. And that's what Mastercrafted Griffin gear looks like. Still very punchy, but whatever.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
What are you selling? What's good?
And I'm going to get rid of all of my excess gear. I will see you on the other side. Alright, I've got her to dismantle a bunch of the heavy stuff. Though I just realized I missed this armor. There we go.
Take care now.
Back to the stash to throw all of that mastercrafted gear in the stash. Except for the swords, because I still gotta get to Hattori. So I'm going to stash all the armor. I will see you on the other side. Alright, there we go. Hey, Geralt didn't climb the stash. Now off to Ibir Hattori to upgrade the swords.
What do you say we flog some pig? Yeah, for kicks and gigs.
Rubble. Rubble everywhere. What did I do to deserve your company?
Like crickets. You chew 'em or swallow 'em whole.
So, what's it to do? Gonna tell us where your coin is? Or you prepared to have your mark? Got their asses whipped like a Novigrad whore. Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion. Out of the way!
Thanks for your help, Geralt. We'd not have now so fucked up one. Blood came out.
It's a material world. And I'm a material world.
Greetings, Ibir.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Alright, I'm going to do the same thing and I will see you on the other side. Alright, so there we go. I've got the mastercrafted Griffin and Wolven steel and silver swords. I already had the mastercrafted feline. I'm not doing the Ursine because, well, again, I'm using them.
So long.
So let's head back to the Chameleon.
Longer one. I can see it in your face.
Redanian soldier boys are so tight. They want it all for free.
Duty calls? Think I pissed me trousers. Pam, param, pam, pam, param.
Ah! Don't you want tracks?
Alright, so I've thrown the mastercrafted swords in the stash along with everything else. And I want to talk to Triss because I want to get that soldier statuette thing done. And I believe she's upstairs.
Another example of Redanian order.
Now you...
Also, given that Triss has been who I've chosen as my romantic interest, I just want to check in on her.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Suri in danger?
Calm down, it went well. Sorry, shouldn't have, or we had to do it.
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this, but it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
Yeah, but I'd never let Ciri come to any harm. You know that.
Whenever you got one of those timed ones, it doesn't really give me a lot of time to actually read out loud all the options.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
I guess that's the whole connection with Lambert. So she's concerned about actually finding Philippa and Rita. I can say, where are Philippa and Margarita? Or don't worry, we will.
We will. We have to.
I'll rest easier when they're both here with us.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
You know me, I always like the long version.
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
De Vlister rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Oh! That owl from way back. That was in the Chameleon.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Let's go now or meet you somewhere later. I'm just gonna hope it's a quick one, and let's do it.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et Weir, Robert Michele, Alfelte.
What's that?
Nothing. A preliminary image.
What?
Stop interrupting, I have to focus.
Graham et Dwyer, Deagnis Kerle es Pirshena a et Clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
That was the recent past. Anything might happen to her in Dijkstra's hands. Let's go.
Not so fast. The first image. What was that?
Nothing. Really.
Don't brush me off. I know how hydromancy works. Image appeared because you're thinking about it.
It was... King Tancred asked me to become his court advisor in Kavir.
Huh. What did you say? You turned him down, of course. Hope you agreed. The house, what was that?
You mentioned Kavir in the lighthouse. I understand why now. The vision was of a house, not a royal court.
It's the house that awaits us in Pont Vanis. When we're done here, when all this is over, once we've defeated the hunt and Ciri's safe, I'd like us to live there, together.
Of course, have to think about it, or a witcher's life for me.
Guess you've got everything planned out.
You don't like it?
I like it. A lot.
I'll tell you the details later. Right now, we need to get Philippa.
Right.
Come on.
New quest, blindingly obvious, is get to the bathhouse with Triss. Or go to the bathhouse with Triss.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philippa's weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe. But still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Crawl back under your rock.
Stay out of my way.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You were right. She must have changed back into human form. Quick!
Haha.
Nice and strong now.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Fine, or Triss goes with me.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back. Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Take him from the town! Gotta get around!
How you like that silver?
Looks like she's gone down the well.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Bard,
Stand here and let no one pass.
Bard, here stand.
We're gonna have to fight Bart. Damn it. Ah, well.
Witcher, no past go. Birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
I need her or I want to help her?
She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no one. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Yay!
I want to help you. I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks! You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Fire elemental, so I'll want Ard to put out its flames. And my silver sword is damaged. So let's fix that.
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Sneak up on Philippa without making too much noise. Okay.
What? Lost your nerve? Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error.
Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I need her. Back off before this ends badly, or this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of Mahakam. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Tell you what the Emperor's after if you let us go, or shove Dijkstra aside forcefully. You know what? Dijkstra's an intelligence. He's a spy, so information I think is going to be the most valuable thing here.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Heard it from Emir himself, or time will tell. I don't recall the whole wanting to abdicate thing, but this is a big game. There's a lot that's happened.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence!
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Let her talk, or accept you won't.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philippa, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Alright. Well, that took a little bit longer than I expected. But with all of my running around doing the gear upgrades, I figured I kind of owed it to you guys to do something a bit more substantial. So with that, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill. Click over there. Join me next time when we decide what we want to do next. See you then.